Welcome back to Destination Hamzik. We are in the hot desert of Phoenix, Arizona, hiking one of the top 5 hikes right here in town, Piestewa Peak, that will provide us with some amazing views of the city and its surroundings. It's a very popular hike and in a very convenient area of the city, so as you might imagine, it's always packed and parking can take a while on the weekends especially. I'm joined by Fernandez, who is an avid hiker and adventurer and way more in shape than me. I needed a big break right now, man. I'm exhausted. How long have we been hiking? Like 45 minutes maybe?
2 hours.
Nah, we haven't been hiking 2 hours.
2 hours when we're done.
Fernandez says I'm too slow, but it's a pretty moderately hard hike, man.
Yeah, he's holding me back, but you know, I'm taking it easy on him.
Join us as we scale this mountain and take a look at the top 5 hikes in Phoenix, Arizona. Starting the list off with Camelback Mountain, which gets its name from its shape, which resembles the hump and head of a kneeling camel. It's a landmark of the Phoenix metropolitan area and is located in the Camelback Mountain Echo Canyon Recreation Area between the Arcadia neighborhood of Phoenix and the town of Paradise Valley. The 2 hiking trails it features ascend 1,280 feet to the peak of Camelback Mountain. The Echo Canyon Trail is 1.1 miles and the Cholla Trail is 1.4. Both trails are considered strenuous with steep grades. The hiking path has dirt, gravel, boulders, and some handrail assisted sections. The average hike requires a round trip time of 1.5 to 3 hours. The Praying Monk is a red sandstone rock formation which is used for rock climbing in the area. Located on the northern slope, the formation resembles the silhouette of a person kneeling in prayer. It rises approximately 100 feet, and the eastern face has several permanent anchor bolts for attaching a rope. Next up is Tom's Thumb, a prominent granite bump in the McDowell Mountain Preserve, easily visible from the Scottsdale area. This popular technical rock climbing destination is also a fun hike with impressive views. It's a 4-mile, heavily trafficked out and back trail located near Rio Verde that features beautiful wildflowers and is rated as moderate in its difficulty. It's accessible year-round, and dogs are also able to use this trail but must be kept on a leash. If you're wondering about the name, it came nearly 45 years ago from the Arizona Mountaineering Club, after Tom Cruiser, who was the first club member, climbed the mountain. Ever since then, the Tom's Thumb name stuck and is commonly used today. Pinnacle Peak in the McDowell Mountains is a 3.5-mile round-trip moderate hike that doesn't have the highest peaks on the trail, but still features beautiful views and panoramas of the surrounding valley. There is an access trail for rock climbers that leads to the summit, but hikers are not allowed on this part of the mountain. The area around Pinnacle Peak was used by the Hohokam for hunting and food gathering. Later, settlers began to use the area for ranching and mining, with homes gradually being built within sight of Pinnacle Peak. Other spots here include the Scottsdale Trail, which offers spectacular views of the surrounding area. A little past the half-mile marker Grand View Rest Stop presents a panorama of the valley, and from Owl's Rest, 1 mile up the trail, you can make out Camelback Mountain in the distance. Next up on the list is Superstition Mountain's Flatiron via the Siphon Draw Trail. It's a 5.5-mile round-trip hike and can be very difficult. While there are hikes for every skill level in the Superstition Mountains, this one will need you to be prepared. The trail is best hiked September until June, and while parts of it might seem easy, there will be a part where you have to scramble up rocks and can be very dangerous, especially in wet terrain. Also, be on the lookout for Flatiron Jim, a 90-year-old that does this hike every 3 days in winter. He's definitely in better shape than you. Also, what makes this trail even more unique is that in less than 2 miles it traverses a state park of the Lost Dutchman, a national forest, Tonto, and a wilderness area, Superstition, while urban views of the greater Phoenix area are always at hand. Finally, this brings us back to our current hike at the Piestewa Peak. As previously mentioned, this hike is mega popular because of its location, so it's always packed. Still, it's a great hike with many amazing views that you shouldn't miss. At 2,610 feet, it's the second highest point in the Phoenix Mountains after Camelback Mountain and the third highest in the city of Phoenix, Arizona. Piestewa Peak is named in honor of Army Specialist Lori Ann Piestewa, the first known Native American woman to die in combat in the U.S. military and the first female soldier to be killed in action in the 2003 Iraq War. While the mountain is climbed thousands of times a week, many people actually don't make it to the peak because the trail is tougher than it looks. The hike itself takes anywhere from 25 to 60 minutes and about 40 minutes for the descent. The views from the top, though, are stunning. And that is all for today's episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.